It's time! It's time! It's JFW time!
What up, guys? It's that time again to step into the ring with the greatest faction in podcast history.
Fucking kill it, Dally. You got it. You got it. That's the enthusiasm.
Just Frickin' Wrestling, the JFW Podcast, hosted by Dally,
Dizzle J.
I love that not only are you doing it, you're doing the one thing I hate you do, and
I didn't do it that fucking hard. That was all
Every
you.
interview we've ever done is like, hey, please don't bang on the table.
whatever you don't do exactly.
Well, you're the ones laughing at me. You told me to do it, and then you don't like when I do it. So guess what? Who's not doing the intro again?
Okay, go ahead. Do it again.
Why'd you laugh at me instantly? What did I say wrong?
What's up, guys? Or
it
something
was
like
the-
that.
I wanted to be different than what you say.
No, that's fine. Like, that was the most enthusiasm we've heard out of you in all the shows we've done.
2 years, the excitement. It actually seemed like you enjoyed being
My
here.
turn in the spotlight. Let's just roll with it, man. Roll with it.
Oh, God.
Keep it and roll with it.
Is it? Is that the intro?
Just
Are we
do
good
it.
now?
Do it. Let's go.
God, I hope my pounding of the table just blows out somebody's fucking eardrums as they're listening to this, jogging on the treadmill. Just get that weird pop and they fall off. Right? JFW causes a murder.
Oh, you hear the podcast running in the background on a YouTube video or a Tosh.0.
Right? Remember, oh God, fucking Jeff, we used to work at McDonald's with his subs in the trunk.
Oh, Jesus.
That's probably just what it sounds like, just a big old...
You're the one doing it now. Well,
I'm doing it now. I'm so glad we're all back together.
Oh, it's so much fun.
Okay, go ahead. Continue.
what? My
You did
part's
the
done.
intro. You're the host now. Yeah.
You better grab
Congrats.
the notebook.
Yeah. You know what we're talking about today, so come on.
I gave
You're the one that made the list.
Okay, we'll do the plugs so we can move on.
What plug?
All the plugs.
All of them right now?
You're
Somebody
doing
call my
everything.
plug?
You're doing everything.
What about him?
What about them?
My plugs aren't the same plugs you have.
Different plugs.
Oh my god. First of all,
Come on.
no comment on
Oh,
that.
give me the plugs. You gotta do the plugs. Yeah, we have listeners who...
It's a good thing we're not live. Then.
Need to buy t-shirts.
Wait, are we live?
Are we live? No, we're not,
Oh, okay.
we're not doing it live.
Oh, you think he's going to edit this out?
Oh, I'm definitely not editing
He
any of this
doesn't,
out.
okay?
Not one bit of this being
Let me
edited out.
tell you how many of my scripts are still in these shows. All of them. All right?
Absolutely, 100% of all of them. And he can't stop talking. It's like you said, no one watches the video, so we have to keep the audio going.
Oh, you did say that.
You did say that.
You did say that.
I didn't
on
say
now.
nobody. I said more people listen than watch.
I know, that's why you gotta keep talking. You can't listen to dead silent fucking air. Come on.
We'll
now.
just edit in crickets.
That's the same sound you make when you drink White Claw.
Dally, come on, you gotta keep going.
You know, you're the one that...
You're the host
I did
now.
No, that wasn't the deal. All you said was do the intro.
Well, we are a part of FreakNet.
No, I wasn't paying attention. I was looking down. When you began it, did you go like this?
I don't know, did I?
I absolutely loved it. Like I said, that was a both enthusiasm.
That was hype, okay?
All right, guys. Well, if you're still listening, this is the first time in 2021 where all three of us are actually together doing a podcast.
It only took half a year.
So it's been an entire 2021.
Is it really?
It's over half a year.
Yeah.
Because this is the 7th month now.
Yeah, this is like mid-July. Yeah. This is the first time we've been together.
Are you sure?
Are
you positive?
Okay, well, I edit the shows. It's
yeah,
my
but
house
you
and we
forget
recorded
things,
that.
so...
I mean,
It just doesn't feel like it's been that long.
I know, but this is only the second show in 2021 that DJ's ever actually been here.
That's true.
Yeah, the last time I was in Florida, he had no choice.
Yeah, he actually had to show up and fucking do something. It's crazy.
To be fair, I've worked a whole hell of a lot up until this point. now I'm on an unplanned vacation. That's what I like to call it.
Yeah, but we all here. This is actually the first episode since the brand split, if you will.
The brand split.
Yeah. So now we have a mainstream show where this is where we're at. So I don't. I gotta sit there and apparently bury fucking the same fucking company in 2 shows now.
Not my words.
Not my words. Don't shoot the messenger, bro.
Don't shoot the messenger. I will say though, because I'm gonna pretend that you guys actually still watch wrestling in order to do this podcast. But God, Firefest Day 1 was kind of actually pretty good.
I did not get to watch it.
I know.
It's on the DVR.
Mm-hmm.
100%. I was a little bit busy.
Yeah.
Drinking.
Oh, it's AEW.
Okay.
Don't worry, you don't need to know that. It's not like we're doing a wrestling podcast or anything.
Well, I didn't know what that was called.
No, it's totally okay.
How about Malachi Black? Still selling the eye. Mind you, from the WWE.
Right. Well, that was the best
Wait, is
story.
that makeup?
It's a contact lens.
It's contact lens.
Didn't he have, like, stuff around his eye?
Yeah. Did you see the little video he did, too?
The straight jacket thing?
Is that the one where he kills the 2 guys in the...
Yeah, because he was breaking out.
Yeah.
Yeah, very John Moxley of him.
Yeah, that's
what I was going to say.
But you know what? I enjoyed it, though. I think that's cool that they do that kind of stuff. That way they keep fresh. And the fact that WWE never fixed his contract from a 30-day to a 90-day, and then he just pops up and then they're rushing around. And the WWE start calling all these other guys that they let go, making sure that they still had the 90-day clause and not the 30-day clause.
Yeah. Well, there was a lot of releases, and that's actually something I want to do the next show when we're together is...
Which could be next year.
It probably will be. You know, you guys are busy. I want to do an update on all the releases, not only from this year, but from last year as well. Because I actually kind of was looking up to last year, you know, like AOP and stuff.
Yeah.
Eric Rowan and stuff. I mean, obviously we saw Rowan at the Memorial Show at AEW for...
Was he not part of AEW?
No. He's more of an indie guy.
He did a one-off for them for that.
Yeah. So I want to do an update show and kind of like where everyone is at. I mean, obviously a lot of them, we kind of get an idea. Zack Ryder, Hawkins, Slater, Young, obviously they're all in Impact Wrestling now. Chelsea Green, I think, just debuted at Ring of Honor. I think that was actually this week.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of the AEW guys now. Big Show, Mark Henry, Christian, Matt Hardy. Which Christian Matt Hardy match was kind of lackluster. I was expecting.
Was it?
And here's the thing.
What do you expect from Matt Hardy anymore, though? I mean, he's been so many injuries over the past time. Don't get me wrong, he's a ring general. He's a very smart, intelligent guy, but I feel like his role needs to be a little more behind the scenes now.
Retired?
In training.
I think retired.
But he won't retire until he gets another run. Until he gets another run with Jeff.
Yeah, Jeff needs to be done too.
I agree. Because now he's jobbing the fucking... What's his face? The modern day Maharaja.
Jinder?
You mean
Jinder Mahal.
You mean the biker?
The biker.
The fucking biker Jinder Mahal? Don't touch that.
It was bothering me.
It's not yours.
There's a big gap. It bothers
me. Don't touch
me.
that. It's not yours either. Yet. Well, that one won't be. That one's actually in good condition. You're going to get the shitty one.
We get the damaged one.
You get the damaged one. You don't get the one that's actually worth some money. So don't touch shit. Look at this. Look at this monster. Boop. Okay.
I love how everybody paused for that.
I was waiting for you to touch it.
Let's actually focus here on wrestling.
Can I just make one comment?
Go for it.
You know how I feel about your new host?
What about what about him?
That's how I feel about him.
Oh, why? Why?
I like Steve.
Steve's a good guy. Not the beginning of the JFW creation.
No. At the beginning, he was.
First of all, he said we weren't entertaining.
That's true.
Well, he probably said you were entertaining.
No, he said us. So that includes you.
Yeah. Yeah, not me though.
Clearly not.
No, not me.
He's sucking on that Travis T-tit.
The one thing that did get me is that he told me that he wanted me to supply him with a banner for his side of the video, which I don't know where he gets the idea that I pay for shit.
So I only listened to the audio. You guys did a video too, or is that not a video?
Yeah, so for those of you who don't know, if you didn't get a chance to listen to the last episode, I split JFW into mainstream wrestling and independent wrestling. So Superfan Steve, who we're still trying to work out like an actual JFW gimmick for, we're doing every time we record, that's all video. That's going up on YouTube. That's going to be streamed audio, and we're doing it through Skype. Yeah.
He never bought the shirt we made for him, so why would we buy him anything?
Well, okay, Steve, I like you. T-Public doesn't make that big of a shirt.
Really?
Yeah.
Buy two.
Oh my god.
But no, actually, me and Steve are trying to figure out. We're actually probably going to make the Phoenix Pro Wrestling show in September, which I'm excited to do. I invited you guys, but clearly
when's that again?
Labor Day weekend. Labor Day weekend, September 4th. I think it's that Saturday.
Is it on a Saturday or Friday?
It's a Saturday.
Yeah, I'll probably be.
It's a Sunday before AEW All Out, which I am going to. So
no shit.
Congratulations!
Yeah.
You want a trophy?
Well, I got Funkos, and I got my title.
Everyone be rubbing it in. Oh, I'm going to Raw.
I mean, we went to War Games.
We did go to War Games. It was a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun.
Should have gone with.
Except nobody cheered Bebe after I said Adam Cole.
You're the only one where no one cheered.
Everybody else would say it. And everybody was like, Bebe! He's like, do it again, do it again. I was like, Adam Cole!
Crickets.
Nothing.
Right.
I wanna go
just
to
like on the
Raw.
podcast, he couldn't get over.
Get me
Well, they're starting live events up again.
I know, that's what I'm saying. August, they're in Chicago. I want to go.
Yeah.
You should buy me a ticket.
I think, well, as
You should buy me a ticket.
as we're recording, it's Friday, and I believe today is the first live show for WWE.
I believe that's SmackDown Live.
I think SmackDown's actually going to have a crowd, yeah. So, yeah, no, I'm going to All Out. I'm excited for that. One thing I didn't like from Fyter Fest, and I want you to kind of correct me after you watch it, is Cage. Brian Cage?
Yeah.
He seems like he kind of got heavy.
Like,
I don't want to say fat, because obviously he's still fucking...
jacked.
He's a powerhouse. But, like, he looks
Not
more...
as ripped?
Yeah, he looks more barrel-ish.
You know, he probably switched from super bulk to doing maybe a DDP yoga or something, to where he's a little more flexible, and that gives his moveset a little bit more...
He just looks bloated. When you watch it, he just looks bloated.
All right, I'll check it out.
And there were, obviously something I've noticed since watching AEW, a lot of weird missed spots. Like, there was one spot in the Carl Anderson Moxley IGP, what the fuck is it? Oh my god.
Was it the junior title?
It was the US title.
The US title.
The IGPW or
IGWP.
yeah. Where it looks like Anderson almost fucking Owen Hart Stone Cold him on his fucking head.
Ooh.
So check that part out. Watch that match. You'll see the spot that I'm talking about. Let me know maybe if I'm just over exaggerating now, because it kind of looked like it.
No, they're and I was watching a video the other day, 100 botches from AEW, and I'm like,
yeah,
you've only been around for 2 years.
Well, yeah, and it's like, and they have great talent there in AEW, but I think everyone is just. I think it was even Cody. It was either Cody Rhodes or somebody from like that elite group. It says like everyone just wants too many high. Oh no, it's JR on his podcast. Everyone wants to do all these high spots, and you just don't need them.
Well, that's what I had made the complaint before, because there's a lot of no sell in AEW.
Yeah,
and I hate that. I absolutely, dude, I know, but I don't want to know.
Mm-hmm.
Sell it at least for a couple of minutes.
Yeah.
Or a minute or two. Don't. Dude comes off the top rope barrel on you, and then you get back up, and all of a sudden you're doing a swanton.
Yeah.
Come on.
It's goofy. But it was announced that next week Moxley is going to take on. Oh shit! What's his name? See, that's why I need to make notes, like actual notes. Who's Jake Roberts' guy?
Lance Archer.
Yeah, I guess he's facing Lance Archer in a Texas death match. So we're going to see more sparklers.
Ooh.
I'm so excited. You know,
That was so
did you
freaking
watch,
stupid.
Did you watch Dark Side of the Ring?
Yeah.
Did you watch the Nick Cage one?
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
Yeah.
He's like, these guys are pussies. He's like, dude, you almost died. Right?
Yeah.
I do not want to use a real light bulb anymore.
No. I was actually watching some of the old Dark Sides earlier today, in between my naps.
In between naps.
Between naps,
I wish I
yeah.
could nap.
It's amazing. It's amazing.
If I nap, I don't get up.
I take sleeps.
No, I naps. But yeah, I was watching the Montreal Screwjob one, which I've probably seen more than any other one. That one and
Wait, there's been so much talk about that. That one drives me nuts.
yeah, but I still like hearing the story because it's like even Scott Hall, who's that big conspiracy theorist, saying that the entire thing was a work. Like everything he says on makes fucking sense.
Oh, I believe the whole thing was a work.
Yeah.
I believe that wholeheartedly. It makes more sense because that launched them into a whole nother platform right after that.
Well, also killed Brett's careers.
Well, fuck Brett.
Oh, come on now.
But you think he was in on it?
Oh yeah,
That's what everyone says.
he was in on it.
It's like Scott Hall said, like no one is going to zoom the camera in on the boss wiping a loogie off his face. And nobody's going to focus on Bret Hart in the ring as he's writing WCW in the air.
Exactly, and he did it backwards.
Yeah.
So it would come up on screen the right way.
Yeah.
I don't know
So
about you, but right in the air backwards, probably something I had to practice.
yeah, what the fuck you do? You gotta go.
Because he'd have to go.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. So it's weird to think about, which I think I want to make that another show. Maybe like wrestling conspiracy theories. I think that'd be a good show to talk about. But one of the things I do want to talk about today is the NWO, because I believe today is this month is the 25-year anniversary, or what the fuck it is.
Oh, yeah.
July, the debut in July of 1996.
I watched that. I don't know how many times I watched that video.
Yeah, 96.
Thank you.
Here comes Hogan to save the day.
Yeah. So I want to do two quick things on that. I want to kind of rank the top 10 NWO wrestlers in the group. Obviously, there were more than 10. But when I went back and looked, I tried to focus on people who have been there for at least 3 years, and everyone else outside of these 10 were there for like 6 months, 3 months, 2 weeks, shit like that.
It's like, who wasn't in the NWO? That's really the...
Yeah. Well, I mean, we could go through this list, and you could try to list off the rest of them who weren't in there.
The only two
I never knew. After I watched the Most Wanted Treasures or whatever, I never knew Booker was in there for like a show.
Oh, in WWE, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was in there for a few months.
Was he?
Yeah, and then Shawn Michaels super kicked him and kicked him out.
I think DDP and Goldberg were the only two that I could really remember that were never in the NWO.
Glacier.
Does he really count, though?
Apparently, he's like the most over guy from the WCW era. Ask anybody. People love Glacier.
I mean, when I was a kid, I loved the gimmick, but I was also a huge Mortal Kombat fan, too.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, everyone was in NWO. Fucking Dusty Rhodes was in NWO for a short period of time. I don't think Piper was.
I'm not sure if Piper was around at that point in time, though.
Oh, he was. He feuded with Hogan a lot.
Fucking Hogan.
Yeah. Anyways, okay, so I'm going to give you 10 people. And we're just going to take our sweet little time here to do 1 through 10. Sound
I
good?
have a question.
How many of them is she
yeah.
going to know?
No, just a thought.
Well,
So, like, if you take the roster back then,
yes.
what female wrestlers would you think would fit in NWO?
Of today or back then?
Back then. Who would you add to
The
it?
roster is back in this era?
Yeah.
The female roster was a very, very limited.
Well, yeah, but
You're
you
talking
can't put
Alundra
people
Blaze.
this era there.
So this NWO era right here. Does pen even work? Yeah.
I don't know. You threw it on the wall. It might not.
I need this one. In this era, the only women wrestlers were like what? Bull Kano.
Was this not-
Bull Nakano, Alundra Blaze.
So this wasn't in
bro.
the 2000s?
No, this is 96 to 98.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And this doesn't include the Wolfpack. This doesn't include NWO 2000. It doesn't include the Silver and Black. This is like the old school NWO.
This is the OG NWO.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the only female that was in the NWO was Miss Elizabeth, if I recall.
Yeah.
And she wasn't even a wrestler.
No, never was. But Alundra Blaze would have been a good NWO if they were to have women. But women wrestling really didn't come into ACW until like 99 and 2000, like Stacy Keibler, Tori Wilson,
Victoria.
Well, that was IDE. This is ACW.
Oh, well, they're all combined in my head, so.
Okay, yeah. You're young.
I was going to say, I don't really remember WCW's women division other than Medusa, Bull Nakano.
Yeah, but I'm saying later, there was Tori Wilson, there was Stacy Keibler, there was that crazy bitch with David Flair.
Oh,
I just
yeah.
can't remember her name.
Oh, shit.
Anyways, so the 10 I have here, Scott Hall, Kevin Nash, Hollywood Hogan, NWO Sting, Vincent, Virgil, for those who don't know, Miss Elizabeth, Eric Bischoff, Buff Bagwell, Scott Norton, Randy Savage. All these guys have spent at least 3 years in NWO. So everyone else, Stevie Ray, Scott Steiner, Horace Hogan, $1 Million Man, Rick Rude, Conan, Lex Luger, Sting, all of them or less.
What was Bruce's name?
Oh,
The Disciple?
yeah, Disciple. Yeah, he was also not there for that long.
That was so pathetic.
So, I guess we go... I guess easily Scott Hall, Kevin Nash, Hulk Hogan are the top 3.
Yeah, but I would definitely put... I'd lean more towards Nash as number 1, and Hall as number 2, and Hogan as 3.
Why?
Because I believe without Scott Hall and Kevin Nash, that would never have worked. Hogan was there just to make the name the shock. Hogan was there shock value. Pure and simple.
Yeah.
But without Hall and Nash, there's no way the NWO would have worked. Guaranteed.
I disagree.
Who would you put in their place?
Well, Hogan's going to be number 1.
No.
It's fucking Hogan. He was the leader. It was that name that made... I mean, if you did NWO without Hogan, it wouldn't have lasted. It wouldn't have been anything.
Right, but if you did it without Hall and Nash, it wouldn't have been nothing either.
Well, yeah, I'm not saying these are definitely the top 3, but your order's wrong.
No, it's all a matter of opinion.
Well, I know, but we have to agree on it.
Well, you didn't say that.
So we need to agree on my opinion.
Oh, God.
So then Nash, Hogan, Hall.
I can agree with that.
Okay.
Dally?
What?
What's your top 3?
Kevin Nash.
My top 3?
Yeah, it was Kevin Nash.
No. I would say Hall, Nash, Hogan.
Hall, Nash, Hogan? So Hall on top, why?
I can't really... I mean, they're top 3. I can't really put them in order. I think they're all equally important, honestly.
Well, yeah, but we got to rank them.
I don't want to rank them.
I don't care what's important. Rank them.
Well, it doesn't matter what I say. You're going to be like, why?
Just wait till Hogan sees you at the next show and he's like, why'd I get number 3?
Right?
Because this ain't 1980s guy, that's why.
So Nash, Hogan, Hall?
I say Nash, Hogan, Hall.
Okay.
Did you watch any of the behind the scenes stuff when they were talking to Hall and Nash about how Hogan just kept cutting the same old school promos?
Yeah.
And then they would edit it to make it...
Yeah. Plus Nash did kind of create like that Wolfpack as well.
Yeah.
So,
was it when did what's his name?
Which one?
Scott Steiner?
No, not Steiner.
Randy Savage? Glacier? I don't know. You really didn't give me any description of his name.
I can't think of his freaking name.
Eddie Guerrero?
No. Who was 1-2-3 Kid?
X-Pac.
When did he join the NWO?
He was the 4th guy to join, but he was only there for a few months because he got fired.
Drugs, right?
I don't know, probably.
I think that's when he beat up China.
No.
So all the
Him
NWO...
and China weren't a thing until fucking Triple H was with Steph. Years later.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
So all the like NWO segments now with him in it is just like just a feller. Like, oh, he was part of it, so here you
Pretty
go.
much. I mean, like, he was Cruiserweight champion at one point. I mean,
he got the first championship for the NWO, I thought.
Probably Cruiserweight champion.
Was the Cruiserweight champion.
I'll fucking look it up, you monsters.
I just watched some of this the other day, that's why I was thinking.
Yeah.
Because he beat Dean Malenko.
You okay? You're slurring your shit a lot. Are you having a stroke?
No, I've been drinking pretty heavily the past couple days.
God damn it. The world we live in, man. What
Hey,
the fuck?
I've been off, alright?
Just sit there and drink your water.
Yeah, just don't spill it on my ground.
I didn't spill shit, you can't prove it. At least by the time this show's over.
Holy crap.
Alright, so let's see, that's oh wait, no, I need this part up here. Okay.
And the NWO Sting wasn't the real Sting, right?
No, it was a
Because
different
he didn't join the NWO until the Wolfpack.
yeah.
And he had that badass red and black paint.
So Six joined September of '96 and left October of '97. So a month over a year. So a little over a year, you would say. Doesn't count.
Doesn't count.
Doesn't count. It was only a year. It wasn't 3.
But you said 3.
It had to be 3 years. That's the minimum.
I was just asking a question, Jesus.
Yeah, no, I'm telling you. I just gave you the answer. I looked it up.
Okay.
I took time out of my fucking busy schedule to get on my phone and Google search it so I could appease you. Okay.
I wouldn't have cared either way if you looked it up or not. I was just asking.
Well, you know what? Oh,
You know what? Why don't you invite Superfan Steve next time to take my place since he's so much better?
I don't want it to be too entertaining. I forgot to do plugs. So who wants to do Audible? Somebody plug Audible.
Oh, I don't remember.
I did the intro. You can do the plug.
You don't remember the sponsor of the podcast.
Ballwash.com?
So do ballwash.com then.
So ballwash.com for all your manly cleaning needs. Even boxers. They sell boxers.
They sell lubricants now too.
Oh, really?
They do.
Oh my god, they got everything you need from hole to pole.
That's right. From head
I
to
love
toe.
that one. From head to toe.
Right.
Keep it clean. Ballwash.com. Is it Freaknut for the discount? Or
Yeah, 15% off your entire order.
15% off your entire order. Use promo code Freaknut.
Yeah.
Buy it up, man. That stuff is nice too.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoy it.
Yeah. Ball Guard is probably my favorite
Ball Guard?
product from them.
I haven't tried that yet.
Ball Guard. It's the product that goes on like a lotion, dries as a powder. So like when you work on especially with me working on refineries, I sweat a lot. So it definitely helps out in the area for sweating and chafing and stuff like that. It's amazing. So it's 100%, and you don't have to deal with the hassles of like powder getting all over the bathroom because literally like you just dab it in your hand, put on the lotion. What's up? Oh, we're gonna talk about lube in a minute. Don't worry.
Shows where the shaft is anyway.
Anyways.
Oh, we're just so professional around these birds.
You squeeze the Bob Garden into the tips of your fingers, rub it into wherever you feel that you're going to be chafing when you're out working, and within 30 seconds it dries on as if you're putting baby powder on. It's absolutely amazing. I love it.
Oh man, we'll go ballwash.com.
Absolutely.
Promo code FreakNet.
Save yourself 15%. Hand sanitizers too. They got everything.
Buy it.
Fucking buy it.
I'm giving you money off.
Right,
Shit.
talking about Audible. We can go back to talk about lube if you don't want to. Yeah, go for it. Do it.
On that note,
Yeah.
I don't know if I can top that one.
Speaking of lube.
No. We don't have any. Well, that's our logo right there. You can get that on it.
Yeah, come on now.
Oh, that's a
Brad,
shirt.
look at this fucking shirt.
If you want this amazing
God.
booking T-shirt
I love this fucking
or
shirt.
the JFW. Wait, that's old. That's discontinued, right?
No, that's still on there.
Oh, it's still on there.
Gotta keep vintage.
This is the one of the original
That's the
JFW
original.
shirts.
That was made by my
Original.
sister. My sister made that one.
Yeah, so the newer ones are a little bit smaller.
And as a red square rectangle.
Yeah.
There's only 2 shirts.
DJ has a T-shirt. I have a T-shirt.
Where's
You're
your
too cool
T-shirt?
for a T-shirt. My T-shirt doesn't fit me because I gained weight and I need to lose weight.
Am I
to
the one
fit.
that was wondering why you're not wearing pants?
I'm wearing shorts.
I'm just saying. You look pantsless right now.
I did the same thing because I'm going to see from here up. I'm good.
Right.
I didn't wear the ones with holes in it. I mean,
Damn it. Way to go, Dally's dad. Congrats.
You're asking for it.
Hope that's not a pain in the ass.
You're really.
God, he's gonna hunt me down. Oh god.
He might be an elite hunter. You never know.
Oh geez, that's true. Oh fuck. God. Okay, let's focus. We're all coming undone here.
So tpublic.com, huh?
Yeah.
TEEPUBLIC.com.
That's right. Search
JFW just freaking wrestling.
Yeah. And it's like Deli said, obviously that t-shirt, not that particular one, but that design is available as well as
you can get banners, posters, notebooks, coasters, whatever.
I got coffee mugs behind us. Yeah.
Everything.
So much available.
Everything. You get mask?
Yeah. 2 different kinds too.
If you choose
I also own those.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dali has her own shirt. DJ has his. I think I have one on there.
Do you? Did you finally put one up there?
I think it's just the old travesty one, just a travesty on it.
I like the other one that you made that you were afraid to put up.
The one with my face in the frame?
No one is going to walk around with the shirt with his face on it.
If I had the money, I would buy it.
Mm-hmm. I had it up for a while. I just didn't like it. It was just too, It needs more.
I bet you Steve would buy it.
I'd buy it for Steve.
But he needs 2.
Because else comes in pillows, and who wouldn't want to fucking fall asleep on a fucking travesty pillow?
Yeah, so I could go home and start punching it.
Ew.
His dog probably humps it.
All right. tpublic.com, TEPUBLIC.com. We are also brought to you by Audible.com. Now, if you're just like me and you're a huge fan of stories and history, you're just not a big fan of opening up a book and reading it yourself, Audible.com is the best place for you to go. It's a one-stop shop for all audiobooks with over 1,000 titles to choose from. Not only the history and maybe some of those fictitious novels that you've grown up to love, but also wrestling biographies and autobiographies are available as well. Such like Chris Jericho's new book is released there on Audible as well. As I think the old one that you have.
His old one that he reads
that he narrates to you, yeah. Use the link audibletrial.com/freaknet. Get a 30-day free trial of Audible plus a credit to your first book purchase. So if you want to try it out and see how it goes, you can try it all out for 100%. It's risk-free to you. Cancel at any time. So audibletrial.com/freaknet. It hasn't been made official, but I'm still working on it to where we're about to be sponsored by Amazon Music.
Ooh.
So there'll be an Amazon Music link coming soon. And, God, we actually got another sponsor we got to fucking tell you about. Carter Comics.
Carter Comics.
We are sponsored by Carter Comics.
No shit.
Yeah.
Did we get a discount?
They're working on that. They're actually working on doing a giveaway for that too. So there's a lot of work on that. I just wanted to make the announcement to you guys. If you guys are fans of comics, CarterComics.com is the place for you to go to purchase all your comic books. Absolutely amazing. They're graded, and he explained it to me, but obviously I'm not a comic guy, so maybe you could explain it a little bit better. But they're in like these hard plastic.
Yeah, so when you send them to, I believe it's CGC.
Was it prevent them being damaged or something?
Yeah, so they grade the comic based on, if it's ripped up and stuff like that, and it's on a 10-point scale. Obviously, the closer to 10, the better.
Yeah.
You don't seal a whole lot of 10s, but once they grade it, they seal it. Now, you can open it, but I wouldn't recommend it.
It would ruin the grading at that point, right?
It would probably ruin the grading, and then anything with, light and all that stuff can damage your comic books, no problem.
Mm-hmm.
Water, so...
Yeah. Well, he did show me some photo. I mean, he showed me a video of his inventory, and it takes up his entire basement.
Nice.
Like, it's just boxes upon boxes. He has such a large inventory of comics that are available. He does have several eBay accounts, but he's making it easier to purchase now through his website. So we are working on a promo code. I think we're working on doing some kind of giveaway because he came into possession of a bunch of WWE comics, like some Triple H ones, even Undertaker ones. I think he said the Undertaker ones are signed.
Ooh.
So I'm going to try to work out a deal for us to get some wrestling comics so we can put it in our collection.
Yeah, because there was a hot minute where WWE was doing their own line.
Yeah.
And it actually wasn't terrible.
Yeah.
As far as comic books go. Because it kind of added a little more supernatural.
I was going to say, I love our fans, but please don't give those away.
Come on now. It's
we want them.
Well, he trust me, he has a lot of them. Like, it's not like he has like 1 or 2 books. I mean, it's like 50, 60 copies of these books. So that's why we're working on maybe like trying to figure out a giveaway and stuff for that. So more of that to come, but we are happy to bring Carter Comics into the Freaknet family and, being an official sponsor. Right? Be an official sponsor of not only this freaking show, but here at JFW as well because of the rest of them. And I'm convincing him more on being involved in Funkos. So he might be my guy to...
have a Funko guy.
Heck yeah.
To obtain some Funkos I do not own. So... CarterComics.com. Check it out. He has
Is that with a C?
It is CARTER. If you watch the audio or the video, I'll put it right here somewhere. Put it right here, somewhere in right here, right here, right.
Let's get a giant dot.
Right. CarterComics.com is absolutely amazing. He has some 9.8s too, which I think
that's a damn good grade. Yeah.
So. All right, let's get back to this NWO rig. We're way fucking behind on this show.
It's okay. It's been
We're
a
having
while.
a lot of fun though.
We are having fun.
It's all that matters.
Right? That's why she's not wearing pants. It's all about fun here.
I'm gonna keep my hands up like this for now.
That's right. Put my hands where fuck.
Do I need to stand up and show them that I'm wearing pants?
Go for it.
She's gonna blur it out.
Just put the black part. Just put a big ass JFW logo right there. Go ahead. You want to stand up and show them your pants? Go for it. I don't know if you'll be able to see above this fucking awesome rock and Stone Cold ring box. Who knows? This is the world we live in, Dally. Just live in it. Okay. We have NWO Sting, Vincent, Miss Elizabeth, Eric Bischoff, Bagwell, Norton, Savage.
I would say Bischoff, then Savage.
Well, let's look at number 10. I think that'll be easy.
Least?
The throwaway one.
NWO Sting.
Really? Even though
Virgil.
NWO Sting is still a thing today out in Japan?
Is it really?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
I didn't know either until I researched. It's funny what happens when you look up to prepare for a show.
I looked up things.
Good. So who's number 10? I was
Virgil.
going to say Vincent or Miss Elizabeth.
It would have to be Vincent.
Vincent?
And then probably number 9 would be Elizabeth.
You okay with that? Okay, just checking. Just want to make sure you're okay with it. It is a woman after all. Okay. So we got Bischoff, NWO Sting, Bagwell, Norton, Savage.
So it'd probably be Bischoff next, I would imagine.
Number 8?
No, number 4.
Oh, we're going back to the top?
Yeah, I
Bischoff?
thought we were just at the bottom one, so we'd come back.
Yeah, no, that's fine. However we want to do it, man.
Then I guess it would be NWO Sting because
Is number 5?
that was what really brought Sting back.
Right, well,
As the Crow Sting.
Yeah, I mean, he was the reason that, everyone didn't trust him.
Yeah.
So I like that, yeah.
You know, everyone loves Randy Savage, but I don't think NWO Macho Man was could ever be as big as the original Macho
I would say
Man.
Buff over Macho Man.
Yeah.
Only because I believe that NWO, 1, put Buff on the map.
Yeah.
2, Buff was fun to watch.
Yeah, the only thing that I liked out of NWO Savage is his feud with DDP. Because he got DDP over.
Yeah.
But, NWO definitely got Bagwell. Because, he was with Scotty Riggs in that.
And right after NWO, wasn't that when he left? Or retired or whatever?
When he wanted to become a gigolo?
Oh, wait, are you talking about Savage?
Yeah.
Oh. There was Millionaires Club that he was a part of. He pretty much retired when WWE ended.
I think he left. He had a small run in
WCW.
He had a small run in TNA.
Yeah, I think he only did a one-off pay-per-view, though, didn't he?
Yeah, he did something there, because I watched some of those videos, too.
So, would we go Bagwell, Savage, Norton?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
I always forget about Norton.
He was also New Japan Heavyweight Champion.
So I didn't know that either.
Yeah.
So I was always a big fan of Hugh Morris.
How long has New Japan been around?
Oh, a long time. You're talking Hogan wrestled in New Japan back in the day.
He did.
If you go back and watch those videos, it's
Back when he actually wrestled?
Yeah. And he was doing he was doing arm bars, flips. And
We did a match that was one of our matches of the weeks, right? When he faced...
I think it was twice we did match of the week.
Yeah.
Because I had forgotten that I had done it before, but yeah. He could go.
Mm-hmm. So, from 10 to 1, we got Vincent, Miss Elizabeth, Scott Norton, Savage, Bagwell, NWO, Sting, Bischoff, Hall, Hogan, Nash. Good?
Agreed.
Perfect. All right. Obviously, because of the 25-year anniversary, WWE's been doing a lot of photo shoots with NWOs. Ray and Dominic obviously did the LWO, the Latino World Order.
Which I believe Ray was part of, right?
Nope.
No?
No. He feuded with the LWO because they wanted to be part of it. Eddie Guerrero was in it. Psychosis was in it. Juventud Guerrero was in it. I want to say La Parca, but maybe not.
Conan.
Chavo. So let's say, because Dominic actually mentioned expressed interest in bringing the LWO back into WWE. So let's say for the hell of it, they do it. Okay? So I found 10 Latino WWE stars. And you just say yay or nay on if they should be part of Latino World Order. I don't know if you want to limit it to just 3 to 5, all 10. It's just yes or no. So I don't give a fuck.
I would say for a good faction, 5 would probably be the...
5? Okay, so we'll just narrow it down to 5. Just give
me, to me, that's my opinion.
Just fine. Just yes or no it. And we'll just yes or no until we get to 5. So Rey Mysterio.
Yay.
Nay.
Nay? Why? He's the Hogan.
He's a hero.
He's the, like...
So was Hogan.
Yeah.
He's like the Lucha legend.
This guy.
We're going to stare at him until he says yes.
I've not been digging Ray.
Right.
But okay, I'll give it to you.
I'll say yay just because Dally said yay. If we have to narrow it down to 5, we'll just go from there. Dominic Mysterio.
Obviously, because if his dad's there.
Angel Garza.
No. I would use that as a babyface term for Angel Garza.
Damian Priest.
Ooh, yeah. He'd be the Nash.
Humberto Carrillo.
Yeah.
I could see that.
Lince Dorado.
No.
Didn't he get released?
No, that was the other guy.
No.
Kalisto.
Kalisto did?
Santos Escobar.
I'm not even sure who that is.
He's an NXT, right?
He's the NXT guy.
Is he part of the...
He was a cruiserweight for a while, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was the Gato del Fantasma.
Oh! Then yes.
Fun fact. I was going to put Joaquin Wilde on this list because he's part of the Fantasma. Filipino. Doesn't count.
Then...
Weird.
Really?
Yeah, Filipinos aren't... Filipinos are Asian.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah. I think. I don't know. I'm sure I'll get a letter if I'm wrong. Raul Mendoza. He's part of Phantasma. He is Hispanic. Latino, whatever.
Who else you got?
It's just him and then Grand Metalik.
I would do Grand Metalik.
Let me see.
There's Raul Mendoza. I need yes or no on Mendoza.
I want to see the list first.
Well, yes or no on Mendoza. We have 6 people right now anyways.
I say
so we'll
no.
have to go back and narrow it down again anyway. So.
No, because if the one guy leaves Phantasmo, I wouldn't think the other one would go with him. I think he would split them up. Just to add that little extra heat in the group.
Well, yeah, that's why Joaquin Wilde would be split off. You get a storyline where you bring him into it and then they kick him out because he's not Latino.
I would just say no.
To Raul Mendoza?
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I got 6. I got Ray, Dominic, Damian, Humberto Carrillo, Santos Escobar, Grand Metalik.
I think the only one that doesn't really fit in is Damian Priest.
Yeah, but you gotta have Damian Priest. You need the big guy.
Yeah,
You gotta have the big guy. I would get rid of Metalik.
Yeah,
I mean, if you're not putting Lince Dorado in there, you might as well just get rid of Metalik too.
Yeah, I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
Because,
I mean, realistically, you can have all these people in the faction, but if we're just narrowing it down to just 5. Fuck it, narrow it down to 3. Give me the key 3 starters of the NWO. Or the LWO.
It had to be Mysterio, Priest, and,
Dominic?
No, that'd make too
Can we
much
just
sense.
count them as one?
That'd make too much sense. That'd be too easy, you know what I mean?
How about this? How about you... I just realized I put Rey Mysterio on. How about we take Rey Mysterio out of it? Like you said at the beginning. And that's how Dominic gets over and a heel. He turns on his dad.
Well, then you would have Priest, Dominic, and
I would go Santos Escobar. Because then Santos Escobar, if they really wanted to kind of like just ignore the whole fact that
because Carrillo's babyface
is Filipino, then you could just bring Santos Escobar and just those three in with Dominic and Priest.
That'd be cool.
Start that. It gets them their promotion to the main level, and you already have those heels, you know. And then eventually, if you wanted to, you could bring in Lucha House Party and stuff and start growing it. I mean, obviously, there's a lot of females you can include in too. I just didn't want to because I think it would also be cool to have like a women's NWO, but that's along the lines of having a women's show that I still think WWE should do.
The WWE needs a women's show.
Yeah.
Like completely separately, like take them like
yeah, like 205 Live, something like that, but straight women, absolutely 100%.
But still keep them on the other shows too, right?
No, just women's show.
That's sexist.
Why? For them to have their own show?
I like it. Well,
that's the next.
That's gonna take views away from one or the other.
No, I don't. How is it sexist to give women their own show?
If they're okay.
I can see if you got
205 Live.
If I sat here right now and said, you know what they should do? They should have an all-black show. That's kind of racist. That's not in the same sense of a women's show, though. And you're making it seem like that's one and the same.
But listen, they have like all the other ones.
Take all black people and put them on their own show.
They have like NXT. I talk.
I just wanted to fucking see DJ break.
They have NXT UK.
I'm not racist. It's a joke. Calm down.
I was like, I know.
Calm down.
They have NXT UK and there's both genders.
So is NXT. So is WWE.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So why are you trying to separate it?
In order for the women,
I don't think it would ever be. I don't think it would go over.
Because if you have 2 hours,
then they're gonna be in the shadow of the men the whole time.
Yeah, if you have a 2-hour show that's committed to all women,
I don't think there's enough women to put enough matches on for 2 hours.
Oh, you're full of shit.
Wait, what do you mean? There's 100 women.
Okay, every match, if you put on every like great women wrestler, it would probably every match would be like 30 minutes.
You have SmackDown,
Raw, hold on,
NXT.
Hold on. You watch Raw, SmackDown, NXT? Yes,
when
no?
I can.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Start naming women. Start naming the women you know.
Rhea, Charlotte, Asuka, Liv Morgan, Naomi, Natalya, Tamina,
Shayna Baszler, Nia Jax.
Yeah, so?
Zelina
Vega, Raquel Gonzalez, Dakota Kai,
so you're saying,
Keegan Knox,
so you're saying combined every female from every brand?
All of them, yeah.
And then you have one
Mandy
big
Rose, Dana Brooks.
You take the champion from each one, and you have like a 4-quarter match. And...
Yeah, 100%. There's like 30, 40 women in WWE NXT.
It's the natural progression. It's what's going to happen.
Dewdrop, which is the stupidest fucking name in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's going on with that?
I don't know. Fucking
what?
I've heard that.
It's some kind of, and I don't mean that in any kind of bad way, but it's some kind of term.
Dude, I just said we should have an all-black show, so calm down.
Hey.
Yeah, you can't really go much worse than that. I'm going to get some BLM letters soon.
It's okay, send them back to the Democratic Party.
It's no problem. It's just like a fucking Santa Claus letter. It doesn't mean anything. What are you guys saying?
I just don't think it would ever go over as well as you think it would. Like they tried to have that Evolution show. The Evolution show didn't go over that well.
That Evolution show was not the female's problem, though. The problem with the Evolution show wasn't advertised like it should have been. The matches were kind of lackluster. You pulled in all these legends, instead of highlighting your roster that you had then. We're talking, bring the NXT UK, NXT, SmackDown, Raw, put them all on one show, and now you have a showcase. Now you have 2021 glow.
Yeah. For the next show, whenever the fuck that is, we'll book the next Evolution pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Okay?
I like that idea. I'll have fun with that one.
Look how excited she is.
I know, right?
Right? Still tapping the table, but still. God, keep your pants on.
You know what?
She's still not wearing any.
Still not wearing pants. It's nuts. God,
there's no nuts.
Tapping the table, pantsless.
Then shut up.
All right, so we'll book Evolution next week. Or not next week, the next time.
I could be here next week anytime.
Actually, I can be here next week, too.
Anytime after 1 o'clock, I'm fine.
All right, well, we'll plan that when we're not recording a fucking show.
Okay.
All right, let's do the Money in Bank predictions. I can't remember the numbers, but I know I'm up by 2 on you guys. Actually,
I was going to say, I don't think I have any.
Yeah, you do.
Do I really? I have a win?
You and I tied on one of the last reviews, and that's a win. If 2 people tied, then they both get a point. That's what we agreed on.
Yeah.
When you guys threw a hissy fit about you tying one, so well, we could get the points. So I said, fine. I think that was what fucking pay-per-views were. That was WrestleMania and
Oh, NXT.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We tied on NXT.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can pull
the numbers. Dally has 2, Jay has 3, I have 5.
How am I losing?
Because you suck.
I'm just glad I'm not second place.
Because my freaking
predictions
predictions are actually logical.
Well, yeah, you gotta stop thinking logical. This is WWE predictions, which we do gotta start incorporating AEW.
Yeah.
So I think All Out will probably be our first AEW prediction.
I think isn't it technically their WrestleMania?
No, I thought All In was.
Was All In?
All Out, All In, what's the difference?
The word. One's in Chicago, one's in Vegas.
Well, we'll count the one in Chicago as their WrestleMania then.
Well, I guess it is All Out. Well, wasn't All In their first? Was All Out their first one?
That was in Vegas, yeah.
Well, what am I going to in September?
I don't know.
Oh my God.
Jesus Christ.
You don't even know.
I'm not on a wrestling podcast or anything.
Yeah, AEW All Out.
So All In must have been their first one.
Is Vegas Double or Nothing?
Vegas is Double or Nothing. Fuck.
There we go. Okay. In my defense, I'm not the AEW guy.
Man.
That's you.
Yeah, that's true.
All right. So All In was their first one in Chicago. All Out just happens to be this year in Chicago. Double or Nothing's in Vegas.
I like that they don't have a lot of pay-per-views, though.
I think they want to grow to it. I mean, I think Rampage is starting in August.
Yeah, they're going to have another show, but I'm
you want to go to Rampage?
Yeah.
Maybe Dally could come with.
Think she'll actually wear the shirt for the podcast?
No. What?
No. As long as she wears pants, I guess that'd be
fun. My God, stop.
Oh my God.
You're making me look really bad.
Stop. Oh my God. Stop it.
You're embarrassing me. I have friends and family that listen to this show.
Do you?
Yeah.
You should explain to them why you're not wearing pants.
I am wearing pants! Oh my God.
You know who says they're wearing pants? People that aren't wearing pants. Just saying.
Good thing we don't have a Brazier sign.
I am wearing pants. All right. Money in the Bank is this Sunday. We'll just fucking go through this real quick. AJ and Omos versus the Viking Raiders for the Raw Tag Team titles.
I think I said AJ, right?
Well, yeah, but you just want me to read what you guys put because I assumed you would remember.
I don't.
I tell you what.
I remember.
I knew you were writing it down. So
I wrote down everyone's fucking choices. So I'm going to ask you who's going to win. And whatever you say now, if it's not the same as before, it's your new pick.
Oh,
AJ and Omos versus Viking Raiders for the Raw Tag Team titles. Who you got,
AJ.
Jay? AJ? Dally?
AJ and Omos.
I'm going Viking Raiders. Rey Mysterio and Dominic Mysterio versus the Usos for the WWE Tag Team Championships.
Ooh!
Okay.
So...
Ray and Dominic.
I want Ray and Dominic. Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. Natalya, Asuka, Naomi, Alexa Bliss, Nikki, Liv Morgan, Zelina Vega, and Tamina.
Bliss.
Dally?
I picked Liv.
Yep, I went with Naomi.
Why?
Huh? Because I think out of all of them, I think she has the opportunity to have that out of nowhere push.
You don't think it's going to be the almost superhero?
Oh, why not, right? It could be. She did beat Asuka, so...
You know that was her own gimmick, right? She made up that gimmick?
I know. That's why I'm not bad-mouthing it. WWE did it. I said it's stupid.
Wait, who, Naomi?
No, Nikki.
No.
Nikki
Nikki.
Ash.
Nikki Ash.
Nikki Ash.
Well, they changed her name to Ash because they're bringing up Carrion. Karrion Kross.
He's still champion, isn't he?
When does that make a difference?
Well, he's got to lose before he gets brought up.
No, he won't.
No, he won't. Just give the title.
Just forfeit the title. Asuka did it. Paige did it. Who else did it?
Somebody else did it.
What guy did it?
Owens?
Owens?
No.
No, he didn't drop it. He didn't
Owens
forfeit
also
it.
did Sami Zayn before he came up.
I mean, he was still champion when he was feuding with Cena on Raw.
Look it up and tell me on the next episode.
All right.
Don't look it up now. Ricochet, Morrison, Riddle, McIntyre, Big E, Kevin Owens, Nakamura, Seth Rollins, men's Money in the Bank.
So I took that long shot in Big E.
Yep.
I know that.
Rollins.
I went with Kevin Owens.
One of us is
What is
right.
Rollins' gimmick? What's his gimmick now?
He's a fucking SmackDown Messiah. I don't fucking know. SmackDown Savior? I don't know. Shitty Dad? I don't fucking know.
Well, that's kind of mean.
I'm kidding.
You don't even know that.
That's not me. That's Ray.
I'm your poppy.
WWE Championship. Bobby Lashley versus Kofi Kingston.
Lashley.
Yeah, I went Lashley. Universal. Reigns and Edge.
Reigns.
Edge.
I went. Why did I put DJ twice on Reigns?
Maybe you meant to put me.
No, because you did Edge. I did Reigns.
Yeah, but.
Oh shit! Raw. WWE Raw Women's. Rhea Ripley and Charlotte. I forgot about them.
Ripley.
Rhea.
Yeah, I did too. Cool.
I mean, I'm sure Charlotte will become champion again. I just don't know, like.
We talked about this before, where Charlotte needs to kind of take a step back. I would like to see they should have pursued that crazy queen gimmick that she started when she started that loss record, and just let her go all out with that. But I also think she needs to go to other organizations before she can be as considered as good as her dad. Because Ric Flair went everywhere.
If I had to predict, I'm going to predict it's a 3-way tie.
Why, we all got the same answers?
No, we don't. There are different ones. I'm just looking at, like, I could see it being I could see it either being me winning or a 3-way tie. just a guess.
How is that even possible?
We'll find out. It could happen. I mean, there's only 1, 2. There's only 2 of them that we picked the same thing for. The rest of them are different. You're gonna lose though. You'll definitely lose.
You know, I know we've talked about this before. I think we talked about this before Dolly came on the show. That I wonder why the whole Money in the Bank there isn't one for each title. You know, have the one for the main title, then have another one for the workhorse titles, the Intercontinental and the U.S. Tag Team. Just a whole show on that. You don't need anything else. Could you imagine 4 ladder matches?
Too much to keep track of.
Bullshit.
There's a lot of ladder matches, though. That is a lot of ladder matches.
Did you ever see Feast or Fired by Impact?
The boxes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
As long as it's not like last year's Money in the Bank.
On top of the building? That was incredible.
That was pretty neat.
I mean, they did what they had to do to
get
get.
Who got thrown off the fucking side and lived?
Oh, it was Corbin.
Yeah, come on now.
It's still better than Brock tying up what's-his-face and hanging him upside down.
Yeah. Are they having, is it live? Are they having, fans?
Yep.
In Money in the Bank?
You like
they tore down.
His fucking ponytail?
They tore down the Thunderdome.
They did. I do like Brock's new hair. He looks old.
You know what's the tragedy?
Now. What?
Bailey being hurt.
Oh, so sad.
She would be in that match if she wasn't.
Someone else got hurt. Walter got hurt.
She was supposed to fight Bianca, wasn't she?
Mm-hmm. So who's she facing now?
It's on SmackDown now.
Yeah, it's on SmackDown. It's
So it's on tonight.
Carmella. She's facing Carmella.
She get a boob job?
Who?
Carmella?
Like a new one, because they're fake the first time she was here.
Well, Lizzie Anna thinks that she had more done. I was like, yeah, they're the same.
Yeah, I bet she thinks Nikki's is real too. That shit's as fake as that relationship she's in.
They've been talking about coming back. I hope they don't.
I hope not. Oh my god.
Daniel Bryan.
Oh my
Yeah, what's
god.
going on with him?
I hear rumors that he might be at All Out.
I've been hearing AEW rumors.
Is he released? I thought.
Oh yeah,
he's done.
Oh, yeah, he's gone.
I thought he was just.
He lost to Roman. He had to leave.
Yes, SmackDown, not WWE.
I know. But
No, his contract was up though.
I see AEW.
Unless they.
To me though, AEW they sign these guys and you kind of get lost in a shuffle real quick.
Well, isn't that what they said initially, like last year, where they said like we're a hiring freeze. We're not going to hire any more people, and then they
hired everybody.
Yeah, then they bring in everyone who was at AEW is WCW, like regardless of what people want to feel.
The hard thing, like if I was Brian Cage,
yeah,
and you go from Impact to where you were just a beast, and then you come over to AEW and you have the fuck the world title.
Not anymore. He lost.
I know.
To a fucking smaller guy.
Yeah.
Because his whole team turned on him. Because what? He shook Sting's hand?
Yeah.
Big fucking deal.
You respect Sting.
Yeah. That coffin match, stupid.
Was it?
It's dumb. Especially when he did the coffin drop through it at the end. Stupid. You want to know why? I'll tell you why. The fucking coffin was sitting on the outside of the ring. He climbed the turnbuckle. Coffin dropped back into it. And like you said, no sold it and just kind of rolled out of it.
Yeah.
Within like 4 seconds. And the thing is, the lid broke. And you can see the guy bunched up in the fucking corner up here. So when he coffin dropped over here, hey, great landing to where you didn't land on the fucking guy. But it's just corny fucking looking. Because they should have had him just lay in there. But no, he fucking rolled out like after like 8 seconds. I'm like, come on now.
See, and like I said, I like AEW. My problem is the no sells. The botches are crazy. And some of the botches have been really bad.
I saw one where Darby Allin did a springboard from like the middle rope.
That was the dog.
I was like, are you hungry?
That wasn't the dog.
It totally was a dog. It wasn't me. As soon as I heard it, I was like, fuck. These guys are going to think my stomach's rumbling. I just ate before I came over here. I had Firehouse subs. It's delicious.
Good for you, man. Which one?
Oh, the cheddar brisket.
Nice. You ever get the sweet and spicy meatball?
No.
Try it.
Should have brought me Chipotle.
Yeah.
Who the fuck goes to Chipotle?
Should have brought me Five Guys.
You do 5 guys.
Overpriced.
It is,
still.
but it's still good.
It's not that great. If I'm gonna get a burger out here, I'll go to Oliver's.
Fuck Oliver's.
Fuck Five Guys.
Yeah.
Fuck anybody who doesn't sponsor us.
Ooh, Steak and Shake. They do have good burgers.
Oh, Red Robin.
God, Red Robin. Yum.
Well, back to wrestling now.
Yeah, I think we covered everything. Is there anything else going on in wrestling news that we need to talk about?
No, I did post a match of the week. It was one of the previous Money in the Bank matches.
Which one?
Don't remember.
Who won? Who's in it?
Kane, Daniel Bryan.
Was it fucking this one Kane cashed in?
It might have been. I tried the one I wanted. I couldn't find.
Which one?
I wanted the one from WrestleMania 21.
That would be a good one.
Yeah.
Shawn Benjamin through the fucking.
Yeah.
I went to a Money in the Bank back in 2011.
You didn't invite us?
I didn't know you.
Did you wear pants that time? Just wondering if it's different than now.
I fucking hate you.
Yeah, but now you're stuck with me.
This is a goddamn family show, all right?
Yeah. Anywho, so
yeah. I'll interrupt you now because you like to interrupt me and make fun of me and embarrass me.
I mean, we do that to each other.
we gonna say something?
Yeah.
Go ahead. Don't just announce you're gonna fucking like interrupt me and then not make an interruption.
I was just making sure you're gonna let me talk. I'm going to Money.
So make sure you get. Look at that. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead, pantsless.
I'm done.
God, wait till his shirt's made.
No pants, Dally.
Right.
NPD.
NPD. Anyway, go ahead. See what you're gonna say.
I'm done now.
No, hurry up. Say what you're gonna say. Come on. Come on.
If we didn't like it, we wouldn't be funny.
That's true. If I didn't like you, I'd tell you to put your pants on. Now fucking say what you're gonna say. Hurry up and say what you say. We gotta cut the show off. Hurry. I gotta go drink. Come on.
I'm in the same boat. Yeah. I'm working on day 3. Right?
Out of all
Yes.
all the like WWE shows you guys have been to, have you guys been to pay-per-views? And if you have, like, what was your favorite one to experience?
The only pay-per-view I've ever been to was War Games for NXT.
The same. I've been to SmackDown, I've been to Raw, I've been to house shows, and the only pay-per-view I've ever been to was War Games. The best for me was the house show.
I've heard that those
Is
would
that
be
the one
really
we
fun.
went to?
Yeah.
It was like what? It was a you, me, Liz, Becca, Tim.
Yeah. The house shows, because like you get matches there that you don't get on TV.
Yeah.
Like I think there was the 5-on-5 match, and you had.
You know that was 12 years ago? I'm pretty sure I have that posted up on my Facebook.
Is that the picture of me and you? And
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that was like 09. That's when I had the goatee.
That's right.
I'm pretty sure that
I
was
was
09.
baby faced.
Yeah. Pretty sure that was 09, man.
But the house shows are always better.
Yeah. I went to...
So there's no Titantron, nothing. It's just a little... Like what SCW...
Less people, right?
Yeah, but what SCW has as their entranceway, it's a little bit bigger than that. And it's nothing fancy or nothing like that. It's just awesome. Yeah. These guys really work for it, too.
Don't you... I feel like you see more fans actually interacting with the wrestlers at house shows.
Yeah. Because it's not recorded.
I think War Games is my favorite, but right below that was the Raw I went to, where Trump was doing like the guest hosts and shit. Bob Barker was the host.
Oh, nice.
That was my favorite. That was probably my favorite non-pay-per-view, but War Games was the best. It was
War Games is definitely awesome.
I hate the fucking chairs off the arena.
Me and him, we got real close that night.
Yeah, we almost lap sat each other. It was awesome. How about you?
I've been to a lot.
A lot of pay-per-views? Or
Both.
So which one was your favorite?
Probably WrestleMania, and Money in the Bank was number 2, probably.
Was it WrestleMania 20?
The one in Chicago?
No, the one in Dallas, Texas.
Oh.
It was 20... What year are we on now?
2021.
It was in 2016, so whatever one that was.
Gotcha, so... 31?
31, yep. No, 32.
32?
But...
I'm trying to remember because I think WrestleMania 20 was in 2007, right?
I think so.
Yeah, that was one in Chicago.
I've been to...
One Chad went to.
Yeah.
Right? WrestleMania 20? I think that was 07. Yeah.
It's just said that we'll probably never get WrestleMania in Chicago again. There's nowhere big enough for it to run.
Well, now, okay, so...
Well, if the...
Are you talking about the Bears?
Yeah, the Bears.
Since I was
the stadium, yeah.
I was thinking the same thing. So the Bears have put a bid out in Arlington to move out to Arlington. So if they do that and they build a brand new stadium and they dome it, not only will we get WrestleMania, but we'll probably get a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Probably get all kinds of stuff we never had before.
Thank God Mayor Lightfoot wants to make that not happen. What a stroke.
Leave Beetlejuice alone.
Right.
I've been to the extreme. I've been to a couple Extreme Rules. There was like a couple years in a row where it was in Chicago, like 2 years in a row, I think.
Those
or
have
like
been
a year.
those have been one of the shows we've tore apart on this show.
I remember some of the matches. I remember one of the main events was John Cena and Brock Lesnar, but a street fight. I think. I'll never forget the experience of CM Punk walking out with the title in Chicago. That was like the roof.
Right?
No, it was Money in the Bank.
Was it
In Chicago, yeah.
Yeah, I think SummerSlam's where they had that return match.
And they were talking on Facebook too, like, what do you think John Cena's greatest feud is? And to me, it's either Punk or Edge.
Orton.
Oh man, I can't forget about him too. But
Fucking Orton is.
But I think the series of matches that he put on with CM Punk were probably some of his best.
Orton's better.
Really?
Fuck yeah.
I have to go back and watch them.
Any pay-per-views outside the WWE?
No.
Outside.
I would love to go to
Independence,
NXT.
but
Yeah, I mean like ECW, WCW,
No.
AEW.
my
Ring of
buddy
Honor.
did get to go to a WCW, and he said they were allowed to throw stuff in the ring.
My very first show, like wrestling show, outside of indies that I've ever went to was when I was 16, which was Raw. I've never been on anything besides that. I mean, I've been to indies all throughout my whole childhood, but
Yeah. You ready to close this? You ready to close this out?
Well, he's clearly in a hurry, so go ahead.
Well, I don't want to make the show way too long.
No, go
maybe
ahead.
people like us.
People do like us, but I mean, the show's been going on for an hour and a half now.
Yeah, we've been.
I mean, I could do the old two-parter. I can split it into two. Because this is like the 8th show of the year. But you guys want to do the close?
Yeah, let's go ahead.
You remember how to do the close?
Time to ring the bell on this episode.
Hold on a second.
Wait a minute.
I got to promote the social media and where
you
they can
already
listen.
did.
I didn't know I didn't.
You talked about everything.
No, I didn't talk about the social media or where to listen to the podcast.
He talked about the sponsors.
Yeah.
You know what?
Don't get mad at me.
Guys, make sure you check out
I quit.
Put your pants on and get out. Find $1 for every time I told a woman that after she said she quits. Oh! High five. Boom! Guys.
He'd have $3.
Yeah. Which doesn't sound a lot, but it's been 3 times. Guys, make sure you follow us on social media at Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at JFW Podcast. You can see the tweets that we make that are liked by people like Tessa Blanchard. Fuck yeah! Were you guys excited, or we just not didn't care when that happened?
I have no idea how to use Twitter.
I've never ever had Twitter.
When I saw that, I was like, that's
and
awesome.
hearted. How awesome is that?
Right? Actually, I take that back. When I was younger, I did get a retweet from Matt Hardy.
See?
But I never really understood how to use Twitter. I got rid of it. And
the point is, Tessa Blanchard acknowledged one of our tweets. So now I just know we just have to mark out and say stupid shit about putting people over. That's how we do it. I also made a TikTok about it. Who cares?
You have a TikTok?
I fucking have TikTok. Yeah.
Oh my god.
You can follow me at freaking travesty. But make sure you follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Just by searching JFW Podcast. And you can listen to our show every single week on Podbean, Google Podcasts, iTunes, Spotify. We're on Verbal. And you just ask your Alexa, play JFW Podcast. And it will do it.
Which episode, though?
We'll play the most recent episode.
Oh.
Go ahead. Okay, I'm done.
No, I'm not doing it anymore.
You gotta do it.
No, I quit.
You gotta do it.
Wait a minute. He's the one that started that in the beginning. Like, he used to always do the ending, and now why is it my turn? Why is it my responsibility?
DJ, do the ending.
Time to ring the bell on this episode.
No, that's not your part, man. You gotta do that. That's all I got. And someone else has to do time to ring the bell on this podcast.
Oh, that's all I got.
Time to ring the bell on this episode.
I was waiting for you to say that.
Oh, no, she got it.
You know, this is botched. So we just edit this.
This is our AEW show.
Oh, fuck. Alright, that's all I got.
Time to ring the bell on this episode.
Perfect. As always, I am Travesty.
I'm Dizzle J.
And I'm Daly.
Thank you for listening to episode of Joe's Free Listen to JFW
Podcast.
Peace. Almost forgot.